is involved in fraudulent activities by defrauding the Igbos of their unearned money. What can I say to this? Do you think that
Mbah, Enugu State Governor, is not getting the information well. He's misleading people. Simon Ekpa is not defrauding anybody. After all, Mbah's money is not involved on sponsoring all the activities of those people in the southeastern Nigeria that agitate for Biafra emancipation. We know whom the sponsors are. They are the big elite Igbos without Nigeria. You can't see them within Nigeria. Those are diaspora Igbos. I didn't understand. And Mbah doesn't know anything about it. The fact that what Ekpa is doing outside, he's representing well. If not that Ekpa is doing what he's doing in Finland, I think they would have forgotten Nnamdi Kanu there. So putting pressure, by mounting pressure on federal government of Nigeria, the release of Nnamdi Kanu is much possible. So what we are trying to say is that Mbah should go and rest. Mbah should go and rest. Those his masters, Fulani hegemonies, that sent him message to be rubbishing what the Igbos are doing in the southeast. They are deceiving him. And let me tell you, there's nothing he could do about it. Today is Monday. He should go to office. No, he should go work now. You know, say every Monday, Tuesday.
Total lockdown.
I'm telling you, Mbah should have tried to at least move with his convoy to Enugu State House Secretariat if he knows that he has the courage. So forget about, you know, people that are flopped already. Forget about people that are intimidated people. People that are already, you know, tagged as cowards in Igbo land, we know them. They are the sabotage we have. So some persons are sending him on errand to come and talk nonsense on the social media about the Igbo people. What Igbos are doing is to restore Biafra, and let me assure you that Biafra has come. See, come what may. Mbah's tenure is going to expire. The very village that were killed last month, the whole village were eliminated by Fulani herdsmen. Is Mbah not a governor in charge under his watch in Enugu State? Mbah is there, and all this thing happening. Mbah could not say anything. It's just only to instigate what Simon Ekpa, Njoko Ekpa is doing in Finland. Oga,
is it that they don't believe in the Biafra cause?
No. These people, they are part of the beneficiaries of this kind of illegitimate regime. This is an administration of illegitimacy. It's not legitimate. Look at how people are dying and suffering. So what I mean is that those governors that are talking nonsense, they benefit from this kind of regime. That is why. So he can't work. Whatever he likes, he should say. Ekpa is doing his job, and nobody is worried. Kanu is free. Kanu has been released by the court even last year, let alone this year during Tinubu regime again. They did not find him culpable of any crime. They are talking about treasonable felony. Could they defend it? Nnamdi Kanu was the one quoting Nigerian constitution for them and international law. Okay, this country is a republic of monkey. It's a zoo. It's a zoological republic. It's not a country. People in the government, they are inconsiderate. They are animalistic. They are monstrous. They are too cruel. And there's nothing they can do about it when people that have say, you know, give them the true definition of what this regime is, and all of them, all the components of this government, the kind of description we are giving them is what actually befits them. So what Ekpa is doing, to hell with anybody that doesn't like it. Not even governor of Anambra State. So he's saying what he knows. If he says it, his Fulani masters and all the juggernauts at Asorok will be, you know, applauding him. He has tried. But you say it. You have not acted on anything. If you know you have the courage to act on what you say, go to work today. That is is in on Monday. And drive to Enugu State House now with your convoy. That's how.
Or should you go to Finland and say,
excuse me, that is how the cowards talk. That one is a coward talk. It's a talk from the timorous. It doesn't even have conscience. Because by me accusing Obi of treasonable felony, accusing Nnamdi Kanu treasonable felony, accusing IPOB treasonable felony, it has indicated that the man is gagging, is out to gag the Igbos.
Okay, Simon Ekpa has come out to finally, you know, warn Tinubu and his APC government that if they touch Peter Obi, Hmm. They should better be prepared to face the wrath of the Biafrans. That Peter Obi is not the only one calling for protest. That even the Yorubas, that is Tinubu's tribe, are also calling for protest. And even Gumi and the Hausas, the Ayawas, that why is it only Peter Obi they are trying to trying to intimidate as regards this protest? What can I say to this?
Anyway, so what Simon Ekpa is saying is Simon Ekpa is well representing the Igbos. So when Tinubu insists on keeping in mind the incarceration, I think it is right time to tell him that we the Igbos were not fools. Tinubu has been insulting Peter Obi since last year, even during the permutation of presidential election. Prior to that election, Tinubu has been calling names, backstabbing Obi, calling him all manner of names like Obi is a boy, Obi is a spare pass seller. What does he know? That he, Tinubu, is the one that made Lagos a metropolitan city. He built Lagos into mega city. I think you understand.
Yeah.
And Obi has never replied to Tinubu since. This Igbo man keeps on maintaining diplomacy, constructive criticism. I think understand, and the response to all the tantrums from Tinubu. He has never abused Tinubu one day. He keeps on calling him uncle.
Even he has not replied, even till now.
I'm telling you, he's still happy, moving freely in Nigeria. Everywhere Obi goes, Obi is not using security. That will show you a man with an outstanding uprightness. See, listen and listen good. Tinubu's, often ranting and chanting and abuses, I think it has hit the rock this time around. Because it's not only Obi that is asking for protest. To be frank, to be candid, Yorubas are asking for protest. Hausa mostly, they have already stood up. They even have, begun already the protest. Then when you talk about the whole Nigerian youth, we've all stood up this time around, trying to embark on end the Tinubu government. One, end the hunger. Two, end kleptocracy, because the kind of system of government they run here is a kleptocratical system of government. That's a system of government whereby the public office holders, the disgruntled politicians are bent on stealing, embezzling public funds. So you find out that this protest is going to be well matched, equated, with the people of the south and the people in the north. It's not only Hausa alone, it's not only Igbo alone, it's not only Yoruba alone. It cut across the whole ethnic states in Nigeria. Hunger does not know you, the tribe where you come from. Hunger does not know you, whether you be Igbo, you be Hausa or Ijo. Hunger does not know anybody. Even the Yorubas, they are very hungry too. They don't want the man. And that's why this, is it Onogua?
Onanuga Bayo.
Bayo. That Onanuga Bayo, his mouth is running like
tap.
As if, no, not even tap. He has diarrhea of the mouth, meningitis of the mouth, because he talks off point, uncontrollably. He doesn't even have conscience. Because by me accusing Obi of treasonable felony, accusing Nandekano treasonable felony, accusing IPOB treasonable felony, it has indicated that the man is gagging, is out to gag the Igbos. See, let me tell you, a bully in government, I think, is not more or less a tyrant. So if you are running a tyrannical system of government, you stay, because the subjects, I mean the people that put you in that position, time is coming for uprising. If they spring up to come against you, you should at least be very deep-rooted to withstand the pressure from these people. Nigerians are very, very angry now. So what Simon Ekpa is saying about threatening Tinubu and the so-called his media spokesperson, I don't know what to understand.
Yes.
Ekpa is representing well. We the most, it is the high time we stand up on our feet.
Say enough is enough.
Enough is enough of this nonsense. Now the Kanu is down in prison and this Tinubu is talking nonsense. Tinubu spokesman is talking rubbish about casting Igbos and IPOB, that the one orchestrating protest. That is too wrong of him. So what we are trying to say now is that enough of that nonsense is enough of that nonsense. I'm from Anambra State. Obi ruled Anambra State for good 8 years. He did well outrightly. He outsmarted the rest of the governors. So Tinubu spokesman should be shut up. He should close his mouth. The man should know how he talks. If he stir up commotion in this country, he won't stand it. He will run away. I don't like intimidated, timorous people just making noise because of their official position. Maybe such a person has been enthroned with one succulent, succulent position like that. It will come out casting people, talking nonsense. These are weaklings. If the protests come, could he stand it? Can he come out and talk to Nigerian youth like that? He's just saying it because he's in a position to be ranting rubbish. I don't know what I understand. Little time now they will say some people that are talking on social media are abusive. They are the one abusing Nigeria first before we abuse back. So that Ononugabi, Ononuga to close his dirty acid-filled mouth.
Is he not a coward? Why is he not a coward? Why is he not talking to everyone?
Talk to Hausa that has been threatening Tinubu for how many months now? Is Igbo man that has been living with Yoruba, paying their taxes, doing everything in the southwestern Nigeria, that these idiots will always like to gag, abuse them, torment them. Look at what Samuel is doing at Alaba axis. See, let me address this issue. Time shall come when Igbo man will begin en masse going back to southeastern Nigeria. They will get the information by self. They will get the why not, because then go chop concrete.
Okay.
Rubbish.
Thank you.
Why I say so? They have been backing up, making sure the Nigerian government did not succeed in their
in Finland. Do you think actually they will finally bow to pressure and repatriate Simon Ekpa?
It's very funny, very, very funny. Very funny. I thank God for countries, not just a country, for countries who understand what it means and what it takes to fight for freedom. I thank God for a country like Finland. And I believe it's not just Finland all alone, but thank God for Finland. Do you know why I say so? They have been backing up, making sure the Nigerian government did not succeed in their evil, which they are planning or they're plotting against Simon Ekpa. I thank God and I thank the president of Finland and the Finland people at large for standing behind Simon Ekpa. But hear this and hear it clearly. They value Simon Ekpa, they value what he was or what he's doing, because they themselves, Finland, knows what they went through before getting their own independence. Remember, Finland broke out of Russia, and Russia is a nation, a very big nation, USSR of the old. You remember?
Yeah.
They are part of it. Many of them, Yugoslavia, Slovenia, Slovakia, even Croatia of as of today. You know, Serbia, Montenegro, and the rest.
Yeah.
They were all, even Ukraine, Georgia, and co. They were in Russia as USSR before. So they know what it takes, what they went through before breaking out of Russia. They know that what this man is doing is not wrong, because they themselves did it. They went through. They understand the agony. They understand the pains. They understand the feeling. Hear this. There is something the Bible said. When Jesus, after God created man, he handed man over the earth and every other creations to begin to handle. So when man now deviated in the book of Genesis chapter 3, when man sinned, are you getting it? God, behold, out of love which he had for man, he looked at it. He was like, no, I must not allow these people to continue like this, because I must not continue killing my own image, destroying my own image. You know, in the Old Testament, once you sin, you commit sin, one thing will come and your life will go. You know, you remember the time of earthquake, remember the time of God using rain, you remember the time of God using fire and different kind of natural disasters to take the life of people.
Mm.
So, but he looked into the issues and he was like, I cannot continue like this. Something has to be done. So he decided working on it. Because of love, the Bible says he sent his only begotten son. Do you know what that means? The only thing he had, he sacrificed it. So Finland understand it. And that is why they themselves, they are in support, backing Simon Ekpa, protecting him from the evil, the wickedness of the Nigerian people like Mbah, the evil men who doesn't want the good of their people. One day I was talking to them over there at the other side. I told those guys, I said, go and do your research, do your verifications very, very well. That what the England are rooting from this country, that we the Nigerians are not gaining it. We are not enjoying it. Does it supposed to be so? Something that is in our land. We are not enjoying it. Outside, as a foreigner, is enjoying almost 80% of it. Are you getting it? So now, I am bringing this to you. May God bless Finland. May God bless the president. May God bless the people over there. And may God bless them all. And may God bless Simon Ekpa as well. And his boys and his people. May God bless the countries, the nations that are behind him, backing him, protecting and securing him, making sure that Nigeria wicked men do not succeed over him.
So, do you think as for Finland, why do you think that? Because you see, Nigeria government, they've they've repeatedly wants to represent Ekpa, but the Finland government, they see they cannot see get hold of Ekpa. Why do you think is so? Is it that the Finland government believe in Simon Ekpa cause, that they believe that he's doing the right thing?
Of course. I told you before that they themselves have went through it. They went through it before now. So they understand it better than even me and you. They understand it better than you and I. You understand? They were once under Russia. And you know how tough Russia is. But for them to break out, definitely they went through hell. So they understand. That's why they are like, it cannot happen. The people under the watch of Nigerian government, both Ekpa, what is his name, Mbah and the rest. How do you think? No, you take a look.
Because
take a look at what is going on in this country. Is it good? Is that how it's supposed to be?
Yeah.
No. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. And it must not be.
Must not be.
It must not be. That's why I say any igbo man who come out for the protest must be a fool. His parents did not advise him well. And I know that those that will do such a thing could be those that my mama say are igbo. They don't read, first and foremost, that is a tribalistic statement, which he does supposed to in a country that call one to stand with. And number two, when you slap a man, the person kept you quiet, doesn't mean that you are stronger than that person. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
The person want to save you and save himself of all that stress.
Okay.
And let me tell you, the person whosoever that call the police doesn't mean that you win the case.
Who first call police?
Who first call police not being the win case.